another day.
Oh, someone cleaned my pan.
Alright, so my PCV valve, got everything figured out. So I'm definitely going to hit that first thing today. Buddy of mine dropped off a broken turbo. That's going to be the exact same one that I'm buying. So I'm going to mock it up and see where everything's fitting. Hopefully it does fit. That'd be pretty tight. And we'll see. I don't know how much time I'm going to have, but might hook up the intercooler. I might mock it up, run some lines. Might see where the radiator is going to fit. But, this sandwich is fucking dank. I just ordered the new turbo. Spent $118. Got a 1-year warranty on it because I really don't intend on this turbo lasting a super long amount of time. At the end of the bill, I'll price everything out and see how much it actually was. I don't think right now I have any more than 500 bucks into it. The tune that I'm gonna get is gonna be another 450. Need to get some oil lines, probably 30 bucks. Now I'm probably looking at another like 600 or 700 bucks to go, I think. But yeah. Alright, so I got, I don't know if you could see that elbow down in there behind that one hose. Yeah, that elbow right there, that is my PCV hose. So I have that running to that fuel injector hose coming out here. The PCV valve actually plugs in right there. So I have a hard line that'll plug into that, and then I'll plug the PCV line into that. Should be good. Alright, so there's the new PCV valve. Runs from the crankcase there. Comes all the way up. Goes along here. I'll have to put the thermostat housing back in. Comes all along here. Hooks into this hose, which I just use fuel injector hose because it was easier, and I heard that Ford has issues. And then it goes into this little elbow and goes right into the intake manifold. Made sure to clamp everything down really good because I don't know how much the pressure is going to change with the boost. I'm sure the crankcase pressure will go up, but I'm not entirely sure about that. But yeah, so that's all done. Now I can put the thermostat housing back on right there, and I'll do that right now. Alright, thermostat housing is back on. Now, before I do anything else, I do have this dummy turbo that a buddy of mine gave to me. As you can see, the turbines are all out of it. I mean, it was shot. It had a ton of shaft play. But I'm getting the same exact size, maybe even the same exact turbo. I ordered it the other day from eBay. So I just want to see where the hell it's going to fit. So let me take a look at that. Alright, so I actually just received a special pagage. Let's take a look. Damn! So, this is my $118 eBay special here. Journal bearing turbo. One thing that does bother me a little bit, I don't know if you could see this. It's almost nothing, but there's just a small amount of shaft play. I imagine that's normal because oil has to fit in between that journal bearing there, so I assume that's normal. I did get a 1-year warranty on it, so I know that these eBay turbos, you know, it's kind of Half of them work well, half of them just shit themselves after a couple weeks of use. Here's my internal wastegate actuator, and that's gonna have to be relocated. Turns out I actually mocked up. My buddy gave me an old one. What's up, little guy? My buddy gave me an old one, and it's the same exact size. And it turns out that I'm gonna have to chop some stuff on the car to make it fit. Talked to a couple people. They said it should be all right because it's not anything super structural. So I'm gonna go ahead and get dressed and go outside, and we'll see how easily I can get this thing to fit on there. Alright, so I can't necessarily say that I feel good about this. I'm gonna ask for a couple of opinions. I cut out a lot more than I had anticipated. Ooh, shit, that is so sketchy, dude. Okay, well, I guess it's still pretty secure. I might weld some metal in there just to reinforce it, but had to do it, dude. Boost does not have a price. So I think that's gonna work. Let me show you how it fits. Hold on. All right, so that is the this is an old turbo that my buddy let me borrow. It's the same exact size as the one that I have. It's pretty much the same exact turbo, I'm pretty sure, but so you can see how that's gonna fit in there. My filter is gonna go right on top, and I can always trim this for the filter, but let me show you how that filter looks on there as well. But it fits real snug, it fits good. I think I'm gonna be very happy with that. There's one spot on the back here that I'm not completely sold on. I might have to trim a little bit on the back, but that pretty much is how the turbo is gonna sit. You gotta be fucking kidding me, dude. Oh no. Alright, so I actually decided that now is a good time to hook up my transmission cables to the transmission. I still need to obviously bleed the clutch out and refill the transmission fluid, but I'm just curious to see how well it goes in gear now. So so it looks like there's first, second, third, fourth, I don't know why it doesn't really seem to want to go in fifth right now. Oh, there it is. There's fifth. There's no fluid, so I'm not going to go crazy, but yeah, I think transmission is working well now. We'll see when the car is running. I'm going to have to do some adjustments, but yeah, cool. Shifter is hooked up again. That's dope. And I didn't film it, but just in case you were wondering, there's two transmission cables on the Ford Focus. There's a top one right here, boom, and then there's one underneath it. You could see the cable right there. So there's two, they run side by side, and they do have little adjustments on them if I want to tighten or loosen them, but I think the adjustment is set pretty good. Alright guys, that's as far as I got today, but thanks for tuning in. Make sure you like, make sure you subscribe.
Thanks for tuning in. Faggot.
Alright, so I'll see you next time. Peace.